Good afternoon, everybody. We are on to video number 7. This week, Wildcat has been like wildcats in doing the structural demolition. But before we go inside the clubhouse, stay tuned for the upcoming videos, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. I'm sure when you took a look at those videos, there was maybe some, oh my gosh, look at this, look at this. Wait till you see it up close in this walkthrough. So what we have going on in here is the breakthrough into what was formerly the fitness center. That's where the new kitchen walk-in coolers, freezers, and dry storage is going to be going for kitchen operations. That used to be the old chef's office adjacent to this wall. But let's go on out because there's been a tremendous amount that's happened out front. And as you recall, I had always mentioned that these walls were coming out. Well, for these walls to come on out, the roof had to go. So the whole front portion of the roof is being removed. And then that way they can go ahead and knock out these walls for the overall expansion of the clubhouse. So over here, obviously this was the dance floor area, and we already did buffets, and they've already knocked out the first wall this week. And to think, you know, this has only been a couple of days in operation from Wildcat, who's the subcontractor hired by Curran and Young. But this wall is now gone, and these will commence shortly coming out. So as you can see, we're really moving, and obviously, as the roofs have been coming off in sections, and then it's destroyed down here on the ground, the traffic of members driving by, they basically just stop and watch as they chain up the portions of the roof and then remove them very delicately, and they're moving very quickly. So it's really unbelievable to take a look at it, to be honest with you. I knew this was occurring. I'm sure there's plenty of members that didn't realize that this is the extent that it's going to go to. But we previously sent out already, what you should be receiving, is the 4 renderings from the interior designer. So you can take a look at what the future is going to be taking a look like here at Royalwood. So with that, we're going to show you the site clearing, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. We are obviously out in the back of the pro shop. Here's the practice warm-up tees. We talked about site clearing has commenced, and it certainly has. They brought in a $500,000 piece of equipment that basically went up, grabbed a tree, sawed it right down in at the bottom, and just basically walked that 150-foot pine tree into a pile. It was quite a sight watching that. That whole process, believe it or not, took 2 days. And they brought in another piece of equipment to drag all of the trees back over to the other side of the property, where a giant mulcher is going to be coming in to remove all of that type of stuff. So basically, what's going to happen back here is this is where the parking area is going to be, all the way back through in here, and then what you'll do is the traffic flow will move around the pool area to around the tennis courts, and then out to the golf course. And then back behind the pool area, we'll be creating 10 warm-up stations, basically along the wall there on Santa Barbara. So as you can see, we have a black silk fence that we're required to put up as part of the permit, so that nothing beyond that black silk fence is to be touched or removed, because they're still quote-unquote considering that preserve area. So this work will probably finish up sometime next week, and then they'll start bringing in the fill and the fitness center. Just so that you get a better picture, now that this is all down, the fitness center basically is going to be right here around the corner, and that's where they'll be working. As you can see, once we get around the corner, you'll be able to see how much landscaping, or I should say trees and debris. But as you can see here, where the sand is, and in this whole corner, all the way basically up to here, the wellness center and the pro shop. So you come out here, if you see here where the tables are, there'll be a side exit door out of the pro shop, and then you come on back here to the staging area, just to give you a visual of what's going to be happening. But they've done a lot of work, as you can imagine. You can see on the depth of how far they've gone back. That's basically all that is needed for that. And then obviously the scrub trees by the pool, obviously those will be removed as well. It's not really anything that's beautiful to take a look at, so those will be removed as well. So big week this week, big week. I've got a lot of updates the following week on the project, and we'll touch base with you next week. Have a great weekend.